Here we have the Canon IXUS 80 digital camera. It's not been used for several years now, so let's turn it on to see how it goes. Typically we should see the lens standing out. Lens error, restart camera. We can hear the motor moving, but the lens is not moving. Let's try to fix it. First we remove the battery. And let's see if we can remove the back plate. There's a couple of screws on the sides. It's not coming out, so there's some screws at the bottom. We've got the back plate off. Let's try to get the front plate off. There are a bunch of screws at the back and at the bottom, and we've got the front plate off. Now to get to the lens assembly, it seems that we have to first remove the LCD screen. Basically, there's a lot of screws to be removed, but you have to be very careful dealing with the ribbon cables, especially the ones that are connecting the screen to the camera. These get very fragile. So be very careful with the ribbon cable. It looks like the screen is connected to a tiny control board on the side, so we'll first have to try and remove that. Just more screws, and we've got it off. Now we can safely put the screen and the control board safely aside. Next we'll get to the lens assembly. I've got this lens assembly part from eBay. We can have a look at a new part to help us figure out how we can disassemble the old one. Now that we've got the old lens assembly off, let's just do a quick comparison with the new one, just to make sure that it's going to be a good fit. They both look pretty much identical. So we'll just have to work in reverse to put this new part back into the camera. Again, be very careful with the ribbon cables, as they can be very fragile. We've got the lens assembly in, and it's in reverse. Let's put the screen back on. Now that we've got both the lens assembly and the screen back on, let's power up the camera to see if we still get the lens error. Looks like the camera is working fine so far. Let's see if we can take a capture with our new lens. Alright, looks like autofocus is working fine. Seems all good. And let's move on to put the front plate and the back plate back. And here we go. Let's go out and take some good pictures.